Attention contractors! You want to hear a little secret? Besides all the awesome keynote speakers, panels, debates, and breakout sessions, we host the largest trade show expo floor on the planet at the Windstorm Conference. At WTS, you can tour our massive trade show expo floor and meet with many of your favorite industry vendors, manufacturers, service, and technology providers. You also may meet some new ones that will help you scale your company to scale it in 2020. They're all coming! Meet with your favorite building suppliers like ABC, Beacon, SRS, USLBM, and many more. Or how about some of your favorite manufacturers? GAF, TAMCO, Owens Corning, Malarkey, IKO, Certainty, Tilcor, Duralast, Decra, and many more of your favorite manufacturers. Or check out some of our many technology and service providers like Hilltrace, Acculinks, Xactimate, and many more. What's up, Derek? Booyah, baby. At WTS, we're also going to bring you the latest in drone and virtual reality technology. We're going to show you the latest industry-specific training on the planet on how to use this new technology to scale your company in 2020. So come join the shakers and movers of the industry at the Windstorm Conference and Trade Show Expo on February 20, 21, 22 at the Phoenix Convention Center and make the decision to scale it in 2020. Booyah, baby!
And good afternoon, everyone. Happy Wednesday. We've made it to the halfway point of the week. It's hump day, and it is noon, and that means it's time for our daily hail forecast. For those who don't know me, I am meteorologist Heather Kay, and let's thank our sponsors. We've got the C3 Group as well as the Merlin at Law Group. Thank you guys, as always, for sponsoring our videos. So we have our current segment that we have been calling Where in the World Will Hilltrace Be? Because we are visiting a lot of areas in the country, just trade shows, our own deal, and all that fun stuff. So where are we going? Let's start out with our Highway to Hail tour. This is the second year that we're doing this, and here are the cities that we've already visited and the ones that we are going to be visiting. We've already gone to Omaha, Denver, Atlanta, and here in Oklahoma City. And today, if you notice the calendar, today is the 12th. We are in Dallas, and we are currently there delivering the goods. So hopefully you Dallas people are getting all wound up and excited for this season. Next on our list will be Charlotte, North Carolina on February 26th, Orlando on February 28th, and then in March we're going to Chicago on the 3rd, Minneapolis on the 5th, and then closing our little tour out in Pittsburgh on March 10th. And all of these are on our Facebook page. If you're interested in going to any of these, please feel free to go and sign up. Next, we got the certainty dates. And we've already gone to Greenville, Norman, which is just south of here, Minneapolis, and next is Baltimore, that is tomorrow, and then Charlotte on the 26th, and then Toledo, Ohio on the 27th. Oh, but wait, there's more. We got the trade shows. We can't forget those. Those are always a lot of fun. Get to meet all the clients and future potential clients. It's great, great fun. I may be a little bit biased, but they're still fun. We've already gone to the CRA trade show, the SRC Summit, TAMCO, the IRE, it was last week, and next on the list is Win the Storm, which is in Phoenix, and that's going to be from the 19th to the 22nd. And you notice I did take off the PDR College. Apparently, we unfortunately are not attending that one. So sorry if you guys were expecting to see us there. Yeah, I don't know why. Anyway, so let's move on to what we are seeing today. Unfortunately, we are not expecting anything in terms of severe hail. However, we do have a chance to see some stronger winds later on this afternoon and evening into the overnight hours. I think up to 60-mile-per-hour gusts will be possible from south central Kentucky down to Tennessee to Alabama, Mississippi, and down south to Louisiana. The activity will start in the western part of Mississippi and northern Louisiana, and it will move eastward throughout the evening into the overnight hours. I'll get to more details about that in just a second. We got to look at the surface. There's always the big question of why, because I said so and I'm a scientist. So this is the system that we will be watching. This is going to be the one causing the potential severe weather, just the warm front, and that will be moving north with the low pressure throughout the day. And so that will be the trigger for that potential for severe weather later on this afternoon and into the overnight hours, as well as into tomorrow. Here's our current radar. It's a big old mess in the middle part of the country because of this low pressure system. But you can see there is no precipitation as we go into the southeast. It's getting a little bit warmer in southern Alabama, Georgia, into the Carolinas. Cloud cover, though, is keeping those temperatures a bit cooler, but hey, no precipitation. At least it's kind of keeping the instability under control. So let's take a look at this. This is the North American model to kind of get into the overnight hours. Development will begin around 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and then that line will continue to move on to the east and into the overnight hours. I think as we get into like 4 or 5 in the morning, the severity of this line is not going to be as intense, and I think I'll get to the areas that I'm thinking will be the strongest. I think it's going to be mostly in Mississippi and Tennessee, as that's where it looks like the peak of that line will be. So here is our future CAPE. Again, that kind of goes to what I'm thinking as well. The stronger values are in Mississippi and maybe parts of Louisiana. But yeah, nothing too impressive, but it's instability. So it's something that we need to watch. So here is our radar for the northern part of our risk area. 3 or 4 p.m. in the afternoon, again, is when I'm thinking. Activity will start to fire in western parts of Tennessee, and then we'll move on into eastern parts of Tennessee, maybe as far east as western North Carolina as we get into the overnight hours. I think as we get into like 5, 6 in the morning, though, those storms are going to start to die down. So cross your fingers that they hold together, right? And here is our CAPE. Not as impressive as we get into Tennessee. The stronger values are in Mississippi, again, maybe southwestern Alabama. So, but that doesn't mean nothing's going to happen. So let's take a look at tomorrow. No severe hail is forecasted for tomorrow, but that wind threat will still be possible. It's not going to be as big of a threat tomorrow. I think the instability is going to be very limited, but there could still be some gusts up to 60 miles per hour as that line continues to move on to the east and redevelop throughout the day. So here is the southern part of our country with the North American model. In the morning hours, we have that line. It's going to be relatively weak, but there could be some isolated severe gusts with it. And then throughout the day, we could see some redevelopment in southeast Georgia and into the Carolinas down into the Florida Peninsula. So again, doesn't look as great as it does today, but the chances are still there. Moving on to the north, same story as we get into tomorrow morning. looks relatively weak, but there could be some redevelopment as we get throughout the day, and then it'll move off the coast by tomorrow evening. So what's going on for the next few days? Well, again, this is the area that we'll be watching today. Strong winds and maybe a few tornadoes will be possible from Louisiana northward to Alabama and Mississippi, Tennessee, and maybe as far north as south central Kentucky. And then moving into tomorrow, again, not as impressive as today, but some isolated strong winds are still possible tomorrow from the peninsula of Florida into Georgia and into the Carolinas. And then Friday, it looks quiet as that system will be offshore. So let's take a look at the upper levels. This is the system that's going to be causing the potential for severe weather in the southeast. It moves off by Friday, and it's pretty quiet. This is called a zonal pattern, just west to east, no real lift or anything. A bit windy aloft though. And as we get into the weekend, it's going to be quiet. Monday looks quiet as well, but then as we get into Tuesday, I'll wait for a second. Here we go. Going into Monday, here is this next little system here. It doesn't look impressive in terms of that deep trough that we like to see, but though there may be some instability with it, and it's something that we need to watch. So the mess will move off the coast as we get into Friday. It'll be quiet, and we got a little pressure system in the middle of the country. And then we got a little bit of a potential of a mess as we get into Tuesday. So high pressure will be in control for the weekend, and we'll wait and wait. Some snow showers, here we go. As we get into Tuesday, yes, this is the area that we need to watch. Southeast, once again, it's typical for this time of the year. So southeast we'll be watching, and here's our best friend, Cape. A little bit of Cape for the next few days. Friday will be quiet, Saturday, Sunday still the same, Monday will be quiet as well. But then as we get into late Monday into Tuesday, here we go. Doesn't look very impressive as of right now, but again, number one, we're 6 days out. A lot of things can change. And number two, since a lot of things can change, we need to watch this. And so that's pretty much all for that. So just kind of recapping real quick. We have the potential for severe weather, mostly just winds and maybe a few tornadoes down in the southeast today. It'll move on to the eastern part of the southeast coast, so the Carolinas, Georgia, northern peninsula, Florida tomorrow. Just some spotty severe winds are possible. And then the next few days after that, so Friday and our weekend and into Monday looks to be quiet. And then we have that next system that doesn't look very impressive right now, but it's something that we need to watch because the southeast, this is their time of the year for severe weather. So Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana. So we can't risk or, we can't rule anything out, especially since we're 6 days away. So that's all I have for you today. You guys know the drill by now, I hope. Make sure you set us first on our Facebook page. Just click on the follow button, select See First, and if anything happens within the next few days in terms of severe weather, you won't miss a beat, I promise. So go to our new website. If you're having any issues navigating, whether it's the PC or our mobile app versions, make sure you call us and we can set up training for you and your team so that you can use our products to the best of their abilities. And as always, if you have any questions, concerns, you want to learn more about Hailtrace and our products, or you just want to say hi, you can give us a call at 855-334-4245. You can email us at info@hailtrace.com. Check out our site at www.hailtrace.com, where we have some explanation of our products. We have some bios. You can get to know us a little bit better. And then we also have an Instagram page. Please feel free to follow us there as well. And I am meteorologist Heather Kay. I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday.